invited them to hoot and prance at Bacchic rites, or at some sleazy shrine, would have had to crawl through tambourines to get here. As it is, no woman should, except my neighbor, Galanika. Hi.
Hey, Lysistrata.
Oh, then what's gone wrong? Don't spoil your pretty face with ratty snarls. Your eyebrows look like bows to shoot me dead.
Oh, Galanika, this just burns me up. Women are slacking off. Can't make the grade. Our husbands say we're cunning to the point of, well, depravity.
Damn straight we are.
But given word to meet me here today, a vital matter needs our serious thought. They're sleeping in.
But sweetie, sometimes it's quite a challenge sneaking out. The husband requires some straightening up. The maid a screech to get her out of bed. The kids a bath, a nibble, or a nap.
But what I have to say means more than that to women.
Precious, what is eating you? Why summon us in this mysterious way? What is it? Is it big?
Of course.
And hard?
Count on it.
Then how could they not have come?
Oh, shut your mouth! They would have flocked for that. No, this thing I've gone through is chewed it over, worked it over late at night.
Pathetic if it needed that much help.
It's this pathetic. In the women's hands is the salvation of the whole of Greece.
In women's hands, it's hanging by a thread.
We hold within our grasp the city's plight. The Peloponnesians may be wiped out.
By Zeus, that's good news as far as we're concerned.
And the Boeotians with them, root and branch.
All of them fine, except those gorgeous eels of theirs.
I won't say Athens, since the omen's bad. Imagine if I'd said it. Shocking, huh? If all the women come together here, the Boeotians, the Peloponnesians, and all the rest, and us, together we can salvage Greece.
What thoughtful thing could women ever do? What vivid venture? We just sit decked out in saffron gowns, makeup about this thick, Cimmerian lingerie, and platform shoes.
It's those that I intend to save our race. Those dresses and perfume and rouge and little see-through numbers that we wear.
Oh, how's that?
The men surviving won't lift up their spears, against each other anyway.
By the two gods. I've got a dress to dye.
Or shields.
I've got a negligee to try.
Or knives.
Shoes! I've got shoes to buy.
So shouldn't all the other women come?
Well, yes, with wings to boost them hours ago.
Such a bitch assembling Attica. You know they would rather die than be on time.
Well, Theogenes' wife has raised a glass to us. Any excuse. Oh, now look that way. Here come a few.
And now more.
Oh, Lysistrata, are we very late? Too bad to say.
Why should I not be mad? This is important. Why not be on time?
Well, it was dark and I couldn't find my theme. Oh, but say what's on your mind now that we're here.
No, wait a little while. The other wives, the Boeotians and the Peloponnesians, are on their way.
All right, of course we'll wait. Look over there, though. That's not Lampedo.
Darling Laconia and Lampedo, hail! How I admire your gleaming gorgeousness. Your radiant skin, your body sleek and plump. I bet that you could choke a bull.
I could. I'm in such shape I kick my own sweet ass.
What a great boobs. How bountiful.
What am I supposed to be, a pig for sound?
And what's this other young thing's origin?
Boeotia sent her as a delegate. She's at your service.
Boeotia, sure enough. Just look at what a broad and fertile plain.
She's even pulled the weeds. That is class.
And what's the other girl?
Corinthian. Hell, ain't she fine?
Damn right she's fine. From here and get another angle on her.
We're like a woman's army. Who put out the order to assemble?
That was me.
How come? Tell us. What's going on?
Yeah, honey, what? What all-important burrs up your butt?
The time has come. But first, answer me one weensy little thing.
Anything, just ask.
I know you all have husbands far from home on active service. Do you miss the men, the fathers of your children, all this time?
My husband's been away 5 months in Thrace. Somebody's got to watch the general.
Mine's been in Pylos 7 freaking months.
Once in a while, mine's back, and then he's off again. It's like that shield's a frickin' pair of wings.
And since the Milesians deserted us, along with every scrap of lover here, we've even lost those 6-inch substitutes. Those dinky dildos for emergencies. If I could find a way to end this war, would you be willing partners?
I sure would. I'd sacrifice my nicest dress to buy some wine, and then sacrifice the wine to me.
I'd cut myself in two and donate half. A flat slice like a bottom-feeding fish.
I'd have clear up to Mount Tagidus just to see if there was peace flashing somewhere way far off.
Fine. So, here goes. You need to know the plan. Yes, ladies, how we force the men into peace. How do we do it? We must all hold off.
From what?
You're positive you will.
We'll do it, even if it costs our lives.
From now on, no more penises for you. Wait! You can't all turn and walk away. What's this pursed lip shaking of your head? You're turning pale. Is that a tear I see? Well, you are not. You can't hold out on me.
No, I don't think so. Let the war go on.
Me? Not a chance in hell, so screw the war.
That's it, my Piscean heroine. You said just now that you'd bisect yourself for peace.
Anything else for me? I'd walk through fire, but do without a dick? Be serious. There's nothing Lysistrata like a dick.
And you? Me?
I'll take the fire, thanks.
Oh, gender fit for boning up the butt. No wonder about the stuff of tragedies. Some guy, a bit of nookie, and a brat. But you, sweet foreigner, if you alone stand with me, we still could save the day. Give me your vote.
Shit! It's no easy thing to lie in bed alone without no dong. But you can count me in. Peace, we just gotta have.
The only woman in this half-assed horde.
Suppose we do this thing you say we should. Gods forbid. What's that got to do with peace?
A lot, I promise you. If we sit in our quarters, powdered daintily, as good as nude in one of those imported slits, and just slink by, with crotches nicely groomed, the men will swell right up and want to boink. But we won't let them near us. We'll refuse. Trust me, we'll sign a treaty at a dash.
You're right. You know how Menelaus saw Helen's bazooms and threw his weapon down?
Suppose they just shrug and walk away.
For them, there's only one place a dildo fits.
As if a fake's a lot of fun for us. But what if they grab us, drag us into bed? We'll have no choice.
Resist. Hang on the door.
What if they beat us?
You've a lousy way. They force a woman and it's no more fun. Plus, no more housework. You'll see. They'll give up. You'll see how fast.
Well, I guess if that's what you said, I'm fine. Okay.
We'll force the Spartan husbands into peace. No more cheating, quibbling, squabbling anymore. But what about them low lives in your town? What'll you do so they don't run amok?
We'll handle things on our end. Don't you fret.
I will. You know that god of yours has got an expense account for sales and all the rest.
We put aside that obstacle ourselves. Today we occupy the Citadel. This is the mission of our senior squad. While we confer here, they've gone up to fake a sacrifice and storm the Acropolis.
You are a clever thing. Fine all around.
Let's quickly swear an oath, my friend, and set our concord up, unbendable as bronze.
Give us whatever oath you want to give.
So, where's the shield? Sit down on his back. Now, where's the sacrifice?
What should we get to swear on?
Aeschylus had people drain the blood of slaughtered sheep into a shield.
A shield? For peace? I'm sorry, honey, that can't be right.
What else then?
We take a giant stud, a pure white stallion, and hack him into pieces.
What do you mean, a horse?
Well, we've got to swear on something.
Listen up, I've got the thing. Big black drinking bowl laid on its back, a jar of Thasian to sacrifice, an oath to mix no water with the wine.
Shit sakes. I like that more than I can say.
Somebody bring a jar out and a bowl.
Hey, sisters, that's a massive pottery.
Thoughtful as that, you start to feel real good.
Holy persuasion in our bowl for pals, be gracious toward this women's sacrifice.
Propitiously the gleaming blood spurts forth.
5 casta. And it smells real putty too.
Girls, let me be the first to swear to you.
Oh, no, by Aphrodite. We'll draw lots.
Grip the bowl's rim, Lampedo, and the rest. One of you speak for all. Repeat my words, then everybody else confirm the oath. Neither my boyfriend nor my wedded spouse
Neither my boyfriend nor my wedded spouse
shall touch me when inflated. Say it, girl.
shall touch me when inflated. Holy hell, Lysistrata!
I shall stay home unhumped both night and day.
I shall stay home unhumped both night and day,
While wearing makeup and a flashy dress,
while wearing makeup in a flashy dress,
that I may give my man the scorching hots.
that I may give my man the scorching hots.
But I will not consent to what he wants.
But I will not consent to what he wants.
And if he forces me against my will,
And if he forces me against my will,
I will sulk. I will not hump along.
I will sulk. I will not hump along.
Slippers at the roof,
Oh, I will not point my slippers at the roof.
nor like a lion knick-knack, ass in air.
Not like a lion.
Abiding by these vows, may I drink wine.
Abiding by these vows, may I drink wine.
If I transgress, let water fill the bowl.
If I transgress, let water fill the bowl.
Now, do you all consent?
By Zeus we do.
I dedicate this bowl.
Just drink your share. We've got to work together starting now.
Somebody's shouting.
As I said before, it's our contingent on the Citadel. They've taken it already. Lampedo, you go arrange things back in Sparta. These will need to stay here with us as hostages.
Yeah!
We'll go meet the rest of the Athenians and help them heave the bars behind the doors.
Do you think the men will all figure out what we've done and gang up on us?
To hell with them. They can't make threats or fires fierce enough. These doors stay shut. We only open them on those exact conditions we've set down.
So Aphrodite, help us. We'll stay put. Or else not deserve the cherished title, bitch.
Draces, lead on! Ignore your throbbing backs under the fresh green weight of olive trunks!
A long life brings lots of places to see. This from the door since a new one on me. At our expense, this pestilence festered in home and doors. It's taken our citadel. I think his image as well. They burned the ceremonial gates, the whores!
Straight ahead lies the fortress Philipus, to pile up one fire and set it afire, for all with a hand in this wicked affair shall pass without debate or amendment or special pleading. Well, first get Lycon's wife.
Meter's my witness, this son isn't cute. Like Cleomenes, these girls won't find it a hoot. Cockies. He went away. Dealt with efficiently, they say. His arms surrendered. He wore a crappy trace of the clothes he came in. he had 600 years of beard and crud on his face.
Fierce was the siege that we set for that bastard, camping 17 ranks. That's a bulwark. But the gods and Euripides both detest women. I'll cram their impertinence straight back inside if I don't take my Marathon monument down.
The cleft in the road where I have found my load is right before me. I have come so fast. Too bad no mule. So much to pull.
Literally, this is a pain in the ass.
But I won't tire. I'll puff the fire. Won't get distracted. It's got to last.
Oh shit, the smoke. I'm gonna choke.
From the basin where it slept, Lord Hercules savagely leapt, like a rabid bitch to bite me in the eyes. It's Lemnian, I think, from the land where women stink. It reeks of all I despise. Up to the heights, defend the rights. The goddess needs us, don't you realize?
Oh hell the ash. I'm gonna crash.
Gods, answer our prayers. And the fire rears high. Here are some torches to ram in the brazier. Rush then, batter yourself on the gates. Call for surrender. A slit should spread open. If not, light the gates on fire. Smoke the broads out. This bucket of coals has the chance to provide me. Hey, me first. With a virulent torch. Great goddess victory, give me a prize for feminine insolence valiantly swished.
Women, that bright light in the murky cloud, is that a fire? Quick, let's get on the scene.
Police is getting lit.
Fratelli's getting buffeted.
By blazing winds and old men full of shit.
Oh dear, oh my, am I too late? I went at dawn to rainbow free this winter. I struggled through the crashes, sleeps and slaughters. Elbows raising jars askew, scaredy maids and slaves with tattoo. In a panic raise their urns, downright manic to return to keep my friends from being cinched. I heard the news about unhinged codgers like lumberjacks stacked their logs in 10-ton stacks, and they had the most outrageous boast. They said they'd make ashes out of living profanity. Help, goddess, save women from such inhumanity, and they will rise your nation to sanity.
And that's why, oh golden-helmeted one, they dare to occupy your throne.
Oh, be their ally, Triton stars, zap every spark out with this water.
Help us haul it to the top. What these beasts are doing must stop.
Wait. What is this? Oh, they've been busy pricks. Is this the work of conscientious citizens? Or dicks?
But we didn't reckon on this other swarm of women rushing to the gates to help.
What are you scared of? Do we seem a throng? You're looking at 1%.
Impossible to let them blather on. We'd better whack them with this wood instead.
Girls, pitchers on the floor. Water out of the way. If they lift a hand, we'll be prepared.
If somebody had done a proper job of slapping them to keep their yappers shut.
Fine, try it. Here's a cheap for you to smash. And then I'll tear your balls off like a bitch!
I'll pound you hollow if you don't.
Just with one fingertip on straddles.
Oh, and if I come on her, what do you do?
I'll gnaw your lungs, and I'll claw your entrails out.
Euripides is my authority on woman. She is a creature lacking shame.
That is better with those jars again.
Would you bring that water for you, scum?
What's the fire for? You senile old coots, fogies, pump it.
A funeral for your friends.
Oh, we'll have that fire put out before it's lit.
You meddle with my fire.
As you'll see.
Then maybe I ought to toast you with this torch.
Have you got soap? I got water.
A bath? Oh, you rancid hag!
Give me. Get laid.
You hear what nerve?
Why, I'm not a slave.
I'll squelch that yelp.
You're not the judge of me.
Set fire to her hair!
Oh, help, River God! Oh, was that too hot?
Stop it, slut!
But I'm watering you so you grow nice and hot.
These flaming women spoiled with kettle drums and ritual howls and this Adonis thing. Now, listen to you hear them whoop it up there on the roofs. Just like in the assembly once, Demonstratus, Zeus damning, made the speech that sent us into Sicily. Just then his dancing dame yelled, "Poor Adonis!" He just movably tries to send this for recruits. Feeling no pain, this woman on the tiles bells, "Come on, Adonis!" Demonstratus just blasted along. The psycho. This is what happens when you let women get on the loose.
No kidding! What about the women here? They even emptied pitchers on our heads and washed us against our will. Our clothes are drenched. You'd think we were all incontinent.
Right beside, and that's just what we deserve, conniving with our wives the way we do. Drawing them diagrams of decadence. Of course they sprout conspiracies like this. We stride into a jeweler's and say, "Goldsmith, you know the necklace that you made my wife? She was dancing hard the other night. The prong, got jiggled and fell out. I have to sail to Salamis tonight, but if you're free this evening, come around and put that thing back in and screw it tight." Or at a leather workshop, someone asks a strappy, really well-equipped young man, "Oh, Mr. Shoemaker, you know my wife's little toe and how tender it gets, rubbed by her sandal strap? Drop by at noon and give that hole a shimmy and a stretch. Of course it's resulted in this mess. I'm a counselor. It is my job to find the wood for oars and pay for it. And now these women have barred the gates on me. It's no use waiting here. Those crowbars quick. I'll separate these women from their gall." Hey, slackjaw, move! What are you waiting for? You looking for a pub where you can hide in? I want you to stick your leather in from this side, and from here I'll stick mine in and help you shove.
Are you going to both stick it in? Right. It doesn't take a tool to bring me out. You don't need siege equipment here, just brains.
Really, you walking poo? Where's the guard? Grab her and tie her hands behind her back.
But, Artemis, if that state property's fingertip touches me, I'll make him wail.
You're scared of her. Grab her around the waist. Look sharp and tie her hands behind her back.
Penroses, help me. Lay one cuticle on her, and I shall beat you till you shit.
Such language. Where'd the other archer go? Get hold of her. Just hear that potty mouth.
By phosphorus! If one hangnail grazes her, you'll be nursing eyes as black as tar.
What is this? What's going on? Get hold of this one. One little expedition's at an end.
Go near her by Acropolis, and I will give you screaming lessons on your hair.
Now then, deep. I've got no archers left. We can't let women have the final stomp. Scythians, we must form a battle line and march straight at them.
You'll find out, I swear, that we've got 4 divisions tucked away. Heavy-armed women itching for a fight.
Tendons twist their arms behind their back.
Thunder out allied women from the walls, sellers of garlic, gruel, and poppy seed. Greek to strip their dignities enough.
My bodyguard's reduced to diddly squat.
What did you expect? Facing troops or herding slaves? Apparently you don't think we've got guts.
The female gut's quite deep. I've seen the way you perform in bars.
Hey, you! A counselor! Stop wasting words by arguing with wild things! Wild things like a fool! They didn't even let us get undressed and bathed us without benefit of soap!
You, sir, think your fellow citizens are fit for bullying? Do you want black eyes? If given the choice, I'd play a prim, demure young maiden, bothering no one by so much as blinking.
wanted to snatch the bouldered shrine out of bounds, high in the air, the Acropolis, and make it theirs.
Challenge refuted. Whatever sounds right must be wrong. If they shortchange us, it's the ultimate disgrace.
Right. Question number 1. I'm anxious to hear your motivation for barring the fortress doors.
Keeping the money here will starve the war to death.
Money at work, huh?
It's a rapid in this town. Pysander and his public office stocking ilk raised hell. Yielded marvelous chances to steal. Who gives a hoot what they do now? The money's safe.
And your plan is?
You have to ask. It's management.
Of public funds? By you?
And what's so strange in that? You let us women do the budgeting at home.
It's not the same at all.
Because?
You don't fight wars.
And you don't have to either.
We're in jeopardy.
We'll save you.
You?
Yeah, us.
That's unthinkable.
Think what you like.
Unutterable.
No, uttered. It doesn't matter how you feel.
This isn't right.
Bad.
But I don't like it.
Then you need it more.
How dare you meddle in the stern affairs of state?
Listen here.
The hand may be quicker than the mouth.
Listen and keep a grip on your hands.
Can't manage, I'm furious.
And what you're gonna be is sore.
No, you'll be sore, old buzzard. You go on.
I will. Throughout this futile war, we women have held our peace. Propriety and husbands permitted no peep escape our mouths, but we weren't exactly pleased. We did hear how things were going. When you had passed some subnormally thought-out, doom-laden decree, we'd say aching, but on the surface simpering. What rider to the treaty did you decide on today at Assembly? That's not your affair. Shut up! And lo, I did shut up.
I wouldn't have.
And that's why I did. Another day, after some even more malignant move, we'd ask, do you ever think, big boy? He'd glare, order me back to my wool, and warn that I could soon be wailing. Men will see to the war.
And right he was, by Zeus.
You worthless loser, why? Because ineptitude's a shield against advice? It got so you were yakking in the streets yourselves. We've got no men left in this country. Yeah, no fake. Hearing things like that, we decided women would muster and deliver briefs. Why piddle around? We've got some useful things to tell you. If you stay quiet, the way we always did, we'll set you straight.
Insufferably presumptuous notion.
Shut up!
Shut up for you, abomination in a veil. I'd sooner perish.
So you're hung up on the veil. Hang one on yourself. Try mine. Drape it around your skull. Sit in this chair and don't whine.
Hike up your skirt and pour gobs of wool into a basket of the floor.
Look, Don, chew gum. The women will deal with the war.
Leave your pictures, women. Leap up. Our friends are struggling and we must keep up. Oh, I'll never tire of dancing, but waking strength will move my feet, and I'll accept the worst ordeals. What's so fine is to compete with these women. Their sense, their valor, charm, and civic zeal. Grannies on the go, and mommies with mucho macho. The wind is behind your rage, so harden and advance.
If the Cyprian goddess and sweet Eros breathe desire through us till our thighs and bosoms steam, thereby equipping men with feel-good weaponry, the Greeks will rename us anti-Cabalixus.
What is your plan?
Well, to start with, we'll stop those kooks who go shopping in battle gear.
Hell yeah.
They haul an armory among the pottery and greens and bash around. It's like some fucking cult.
They're dedicated men.
No, dedicated dweebs. They
Bronze hat. A helmet. A shovel full of soup.
We're a perfect traffic pandemonium worldwide. How would you cope?
Without a lot of strain.
What how?
Say the wool's a mass of tangles. Take it thus. Draw it apart with spindles. Make some sense of it. That's how we'll loosen up this war if we're allowed. Ambassadors or spindles, they can sort it out.
Spindles and balls of wool? Such a fatuous notion. We're in a crisis.
With a modicum of smarts, you'd copy the administration of our wool.
Do tell me how.
First, give the fleece a bath to dunk away the sheep's dung. Spread your city on a bed next and beat out all the layabouts and briars. Then cart out any clumps. You know, those cliques of chumps, magistry mongers. Pluck their little heads off. Comb what's left into a single goodwill basket. Wad in your resident aliens and other nice foreigners. Wad it all together, bunch it up tight, and finally you'll have one big ball. Use it to weave the city something fine.
Wads and rods and balls. The paradigm's atrocious. What do you have to do with war?
You scrap of scum, we fight it twice. It's we who give the hoplites life, and then we send them off to war for you.
That spot is sore.
Us young and frisky females who must seize the night, war puts to bed beside ourselves. I ache for the young girls turned crones and never married.
Don't men get old too?
You know it's nothing like the same. Any decrepit old veteran can get a child bride, no questions asked. But a woman's chances zip after her prime. She's stuck maiming daisies. Crap!
As long as men can get it up.
Why don't you die and shut it up? We've got a plot. Just buy a box. And here's a wreath for you, a honey cake to bribe the dog.
And holy ribbons, too.
A coin to get you on the boat.
That's all. Time to rush off. Charon's calling. Till he's full, he can't push off.
Such disrespect for my authority. I'll march straight to the other counselors. My person is an indictment of their crimes.
You're angry we didn't lay you out? Don't worry, sir. At dawn 2 days from now, we'll come and give you the traditional rites.
Lovers of freedom, rouse yourselves from sleep. Strip down, my friends, and take this problem on.
I've got a whip of larger plans at work. The reign of terror that we thought was gone.
Suppose the Plutonians have gathered with, Cleisthenes, let's say, to stir up this plague of women and take my damn jury pay.
Scandalous. Women scold us citizens and blab about a war they've never seen. We'll reconcile you with Laconians. Give me a wolf to pet by justice keen. I'll hide my weapon under myrtle boughs. Oh, this plot against our precious liberty I'll foil. On guard against the tyranny I'll march in armor while I stop and pose beside a Aristophanes statue. See? And here's a splendid opportunity to bop this impious old troll's nose.
Your mother's gonna think you're someone else. Ladies, lay down your wraps.
We're going
to tell the city several things it needs to know.
I owe it this. It brought me up so well. At 7, as a mystery carrier. A grinder in the Holy Mill. At 10. Later at Roran as a bright-robed bear. Comely, fig-decked basket bearer then. And that's why I'll serve my city with a chat. So I'm a woman. Why should you resent that I come forward with the best advice? I've done my share and more. It's men that I've lent. You wretched drool bags. Ever so it's a person worse. All you do is fritter our inheritance away. No taxes to replace the cash you spend. You're gonna ruin us all someday. And you dare to gripe. You let out one vicious word, and ice will send a slipper bashing in your head.
Isn't this too obnoxious to ignore? It started off bad. How nasty can it get?
Justice and truth rely on those with balls.
Strip off your shirts. Let women smell men's sweat. Strike free of wrappings, hampering a fight.
Remember how we man Lysistrata. Swoop off these rags of age and grow fresh wings. Swoop like the fresh young eagles we were then.
We let these wrestlers get the slightest hold. Their grasping handiwork will never end up. Build themselves some ships. Become marines like Amazons attacking men. If they try horsemanship, you'd better cross the cavalry off your list. A woman on her mount clings tight, however hard the ride she won't. The stocks are where these girls belong, with sturdy locks.
Give me a prod, you'll find out soon enough.
My anger's like a savage frothing boar.
You'll scream for your neighbor's help, but I'm getting rings.
Girls, lay your veils down. Let the creature smell, the men smell this creature here. So annoyed.
If she just hears bad words, she'll bite men gory.
Disqualifying him for civic tasks.
Fooey on you. Lampedo's my defense. Ismene too. And what a well-connected girl. You passed 7 laws against me, I don't care. Everyone hates you in the whole known world. I have a friend, such a sweet Boeotian youth. I asked her to come join me at my festival rite of Hecate, just the other day. Her keeper said no. And why? Because they said so. You say one word. You stop it now, please. Or you're gonna learn a trick you won't enjoy. To flip and break your neck. Our kingly leader, Spiritor, why come you forth in such a royal smit?
Desperate weakness of the female mind bids me face fury and despair.
Alas, what you say.
Not for plainest truth.
Oh, what dire news! Please reveal it to your friends.
Shameful to speak, but heavy to withhold.
Oh, hide not that sort of calamity.
Well, in a word, our movement's getting fucked.
By Zeus!
Why call on Zeus? Our nature's not his fault. And anyway, it's me who can't force husband aversion. AWOL's spreading fast. Trying for furloughs, they evoke a vast supply of fiction. Here's the sample now. Where are you running to?
I'm going home. I have to rescue my Milesian wool from moths. I'm going to shred it.
Moths my ass. Get back inside.
I will. I only have to spread it on the bed.
You'll do no spreading because you're staying put.
I sacrificed my wool.
Yes, for the cause.
Pity me and my fine amortis flax. At home, left on the stem.
Example B is skulking off to peel a pile of thread. You, turn around!
Oh, I swear by Hecate, I'll only stay to give it one. Good. Shuck!
No shucking way. If I give in to you, there'll be no end about this.
God, it's a childbirth. Spare me for an hour. This place is sacrosanct. I've got to leave.
What is this crap?
My baby's almost here.
Yesterday you weren't pregnant.
Now I know. Mrs. Strata, the nurse is waiting for me.
Sounds a lot like bull.
There's something hard here. It's a baby boy.
By Aphrodite, not my guess at all. It's hollow metal. Here, let me take a peek. You idiot! The holy helmet's here! You're pregnant, huh?
By Zeus, I swear I am.
And what's this for?
If I were overcome on the way home, I have a kind of nest. It seems to work for doves in any case.
No kidding. Well, if that's your excuse, then wait 5 days and have a party for this hat.
But I can't even sleep here ever since I saw the sacred snake. You've got to let me go.
I won't survive. I've been awake so long, these stupid honking owls won't take a rest.
Magical stuff. Shut up about it, Kay. You want your men? You don't think they want you? They're spending nasty nights outside your bed. Dear ladies, just be patient for a bit and see our project through, clear to the end. An oracle assures us we'll win if we're united. Here, I've got the text.
What does it say?
Be quiet and I'll read. Swallows will come together, huddling closer, fleeing hoopos, renouncing phalluses. When Zeus the thunderer brings low the lofty.
We'll be on top?
But if the bickering birds fly their separate ways, thereby leaving the sacred temple, it will show that swallows are the world's most shameless trash.
Sacred words are plain. Oh, help us, gods!
We won't give in to hassles, but persist. Let's go back inside. It would be a disgrace to prove unworthy of the oracle.
When I was a boy, I heard a tale I'd like to share with you. There was a young man named Millennium. They told him to get married, and he said, pooh, he fled to the mountains where he lived, hunting hares. He had a great dog, and he wove his own snares. He never went home. His hatred continued burning bright. And we hate women just as much because we know what's right. Give me a kiss, you hag.
Oh, that onion smell.
Yeah, now a hearty kick.
Chain up your animal.
Myronides and Formion were formidably furred. Their enemies took one look at them and ran. A nest of black hair on the crack of the back. Here's the sign of a genuine man.
It's our turn to tell you a tale.
We don't like the Millennium one.
Time they looked into the thorns. A wild man, the wolf's foster son. He stayed away till his dying day, cursing mankind like venom. He loathed all of you, the same as we do, but was always a sweetie to women.
Shall I bash your jaw?
Oh, I'll be so sore.
How about a kick it?
Oh, talk about beasts.
Well, at least mine doesn't run wild and free. I may not be as young as I once was, but I grew mine most tenderly.
Hey, you women, get over here, quick.
What is it? What is it you're looking at?
A man, he's coming in a frenzied charge with Aphrodite's offering of meat. A queen of Cyprus and of Cythera and of Paphos. Yeah, bud, come straight up to us.
Where's this mystery man of ours?
My Chloe shrine.
Oh, no question. That thing's male. But who is he?
All of you look. Does somebody know him?
Zeus! I do! My husband! It's Tunisius!
Your duty is to roast him on that spit. You will, you won't, you might. Just lead him on. But remember, you swore on booze, no sex. Leave it to me. But I'll perform the opening stunts and get them all worked up for you to play with. Go back in and hide.
I'm screwed!
I mean, I'm not. Oh, I'm stretched so tight, skilled torture couldn't do a better job.
Who's gotten past the sentinels?
It's me.
A man?
Yeah, can't you see?
I see. Get lost.
Who's gonna throw me out?
The lookout, me.
I need Mira to collar for me, please.
Myrna? You need her, huh? Who are you?
Her husband. I'm Canisius.
Oh, I know you. Or I've often heard your name. You're quite famous around here. Your wife's mouth never leaves you. She toasts you anytime she has a snack. Smooth eggs or juicy apples.
Gods, oh gods!
Just Aphrodite. Anytime we mention men, that wife of yours declares without delay, they're all a pile of crud compared to mine.
Call her, come on!
What's it worth to you?
What have I got on me? All right, there's this. It's all I've got, and you can take it.
There, I'll calm it down for you.
It's fast. There's nothing now in life to bring me joy. She's left the house. She's left me on my own. When I return home at night, the whole place seems so empty and I ache. Food's got no taste for me. All I can feel is steak.
I love him. Oh, I do. He won't accept my yearning love. Don't make me go out there.
Mira, baby doll. I don't get it. Come down here.
That event will not occur.
I call you and you won't come down.
What the hell for? Why are you bothering?
What for? To keep my prick from crushing you.
See you around.
No, listen to your son. Hey, you, call your mama or I'll... What's wrong with you? No feeling for your child? 6 days he's gone without a bath or food.
Poor baby. Daddy doesn't give a hoot.
Monster! At least come down and feed your wealth.
Oh, motherhood. What choice do I have now?
Maybe my mind's just soggy, but she seems so wonderfully young. Her face has such allure. And see that sniffing way she struts along? It's making me so horny I could croak.
My lovey pie, too bad about your dad. Give mommy a kiss, my honey dumpling bun.
What are you doing here? What have they done to lure you off? Why are you hurting me? You're hurting too.
Your hand can stop right there.
My stuff at home? It's your stuff too. Shot since you've been gone.
My, that's too bad.
That nicest cloth of yours? The hen's got it, you ought to see it.
Only if I cared.
All this time we've ditched the rituals of Aphrodite. Aren't you coming back?
Not me, Vices. Unless you make a deal to stop this war.
Well, if that's the way we vote, that's what we'll do.
Then you trot off to vote, and I'll trot home. For now, I've sworn to stay.
Then lie down here with me. It's been so long.
No, not a chance. Oh, in spite of how I feel.
You love me, honey? Then why not lie down?
Don't be ridiculous. The baby's here.
Oh, okay. Now, hey, you. You can take it home. Hey, you see a baby here anymore? Shush.
You're crazy. Where's the spot to do it here?
There's the grove of Pan.
And how am I to purify myself?
I swear, there's a citron you can use.
I swore an oath, and now I break my word?
Forget your oath, because that's my lookout, huh?
Oh, I'll get a cop for us.
No, the ground is fine.
Apollo, help me know. Stretch till you twang before I lay you there.
There's no mistaking such a doting fuss.
Hurry, lie down. I'm going to get undressed. Now what? I've got to drag a mattress out.
But I don't care.
By Artemis, you can't think we could do it on the courts. Okay. Mattress.
Come back real fast.
All right. Lay down. I'll soon be nude. Whoops, I forgot something. A pillow, yes.
But I don't need one.
That's too bad, I do.
Oh, what an epic prank in my pork prank.
Hang on. I've got the whole collection now.
I'm sure you do. Come here, my beauty sweet.
Just let me get my bra off. One more time. You wouldn't leave me on about the piece.
If I do that, Zeus strike me dead.
Shit!
Why, Zeus, forget the sheet. I want to screw.
Don't worry. You'll get screwed. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna decorate until I die.
Oh, just a little.
How's this for up?
Do you want some oil?
No, my Apollo, no.
My, looks like you don't know what's good for you.
Great Zeus in heaven, make the bottle spill.
Hold out your hand, take some, and spread it on.
Ugh, I don't like it. It smells of delay. It's got no nuance. It's my wife. It's sex.
Well, shame on me. I brought the one from Rhodes.
No, never mind. It's perfect.
You're a dork.
Fumes and vinegar on it. Cram the stuff.
Take this.
I've got one that's about to crack. Lie down, you tramp. Don't bring me anything.
Okay, I'll lay down. Just let me get these shoes off. Honey, don't forget, you're voting for a treaty.
Yeah, I'll assess. Shit, she's gone. She's gone. She got me out and ran. She plucked my cock, consigning me to dust. Oh, who shall I screw? The loveliest one is gone. Who will take this orphan on? I need a pimp. Hey, you.
Yes.
Don't hire me a nanny for my dong.
No, I'll do it. Misery! Blow on brim over with compassion. You're foully swindled of your ration.
Forsooth, your guts are going to blow. How will your nuts remain intact?
Will you not go insane? Your manly
Parts are out of luck without the regular morning fuck.
Great Zeus, how dreadfully I twitch.
That's for the world's most evil bitch. She tortured you, the filthy cheat.
No, she's absolutely sweet.
She's a curse.
She's a thief.
She is. Oh, great Zeus, please, please. You know the way your whirlwind flips and flings the brush pile and it whips and twists and loops them in a blur and dumps them down? Do that to her. But when you let her touch the ground, may she land tidily around my prong?
Where do you find the elders in this town? No, sorry. Your directors? I got news.
Are you a human being or a pole?
By the twin gods, I've come official-like from Sparta because we need to compromise.
Then please explain that pipe beneath your clothes.
It's nothing, I swear.
You turned away. So the cloak is hiding something. You got swelling from the ride?
His mind is gone.
Come on, you skimpy bastard, it's a bone!
My Zeus, it ain't back off, you crazy.
What is it then?
It's a Spartan staff.
I've got a Spartan staff that's just changed sides. I know the whole thing. You can tell the truth about what Lacedaemon's going through.
Well. Us in our Confederate states is stuck. Stuck standing up. We need to snatch a piece.
Who's the source of this catastrophe? Anne?
No, Lampito. I think it was her plan. And then all over Sparta, when they heard, the women thundered from the starting line. There went our pussy in a cloud of dust.
Well, how you making out then?
Hey, we're not. Whole damn town's bent double like we's kicked. Before we lay a finger on a twat, the women say we gotta wise up and make a treaty with the other Greeks.
They got together and they plotted this. All the women, I can see it now. Quick, have the Spartans send ambassadors fully empowered to reach a settlement. And on the evidence of this, my dick, I'll have our council send some legates too.
I'm off. You got the whole thing figured out.
Oh! get on top of women. Try a fire, it's easier. A leopard's got more shame.
And knowing this, you still won't give up this fight.
Oh, women revolt, and it stays that way.
There's plenty of time. Suit yourself, but I cannot bear to see you standing garmentless. You look absurd. Here, let me put this cloak over you.
By Zeus, you've done a thing that isn't vile. I stripped when I was raging for a fight.
And now you're a man again. And not a clown. But had you been a little nicer, I might have grabbed that beast still lodged in your eye and plucked him out.
So that's what's galling me? Here, take my ring. Oh, gouge the critter out and let me see him. All day he's masticated in that lair.
Just a second. Yeah, you're so grouchy. All right. That's the biggest gnat I've ever seen. Look at it. It's like a monster from the swamp.
Oh, you helped. That thing was excavating me, but now it's gone and there's water in my eyes.
Here. Oh, wipe it dry. That better, but you're such a bad boy. Here's a kiss.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's not up to you.
Oh, up your wazoo. You're born to flatter us.
Oh.
Yeah, it says it all. That women are abomination. Indispensable. So let's make peace. And in the time to come, I'll neither dump on you nor take your crap. Oh, let's all line up to dance and celebrate.
Gentlemen, I don't mean to call a fellow citizen a snot or a blood or anything like that. No, au contraire, how much more than fair. Sufficient are the evils that you've got, man or woman. Just tell me if you'd like a bit. 2,000 or 3,000. I've got so much of it.
We'll even give you bags to haul it. In peaceful times we won't recall it. Just keep the goodies from our coffers.
Oops, we've forgotten what we offered. We've just invited really swell Christians from overseas. We're gonna entertain them well, with perfectly braised, tenderly grazed, piglet with parade of peas.
Spruce yourself up. Don't leave out the kids. And come today. Marching. Nothing to worry about. And no one in the way.
Bars boldly to the doors. Pretend the place is yours. Don't even bother to knock. It's gonna be unlocked. Oh, here come the Spartan legates, beards and drag, with clothing that looks draped around the crate. Laconian gentlemen, our best to you. Tell us in what condition you've arrived.
This isn't going to take a word of talk. A look safe on yourself should do the trick.
Oh, wow! The situation's pretty tense. Crisis getting more and more inflamed.
It's crazy. Anyway, what's there to say? We'll accept any kind of terms for peace.
Oh, these natives have got a tick a lot like yours, of bending down like wrestlers, with a lot of room for something underneath their clothing. Have some hypertrophy of the groin.
Where's Lysistrata? Someone's got to know. We're here, they're here, but both are way up there.
I seem to see a certain parallel between these two diseases. Cramps at dawn.
Worse, we've arrived at wits and gonads end. If we don't hurry and negotiate, we'll have to make a date with Tysones.
If I were you, I'd cover up those things. What if a prankster with a chisel sees?
That's good advice. On the twin goals it is. We better wrap these bigots right. Greetings to you, dear Spartans. We've been stiffed. And us too, pal. Maybe the audience could see that we was playing with ourselves. Let's get through our agenda double quick. What do you want? We're the ambassadors. We're here by a treaty. And so are we. But only Lysistrata's up to it. Let's ask her. She can be the referee. Lysis or Strata, anyone who can. It looks like there's no need for us to call. She heard us. She's already coming out.
You've got by far the biggest balls of all. So you've got the greatest tact and gall of all. Be high class, low class, sweet, self-righteous, everything. Every last minister in Greece now stumbles underneath your spell, surrendering his grumbles.
It isn't hard work. You only have to swoop the moment they're bursting for a deal. But here's the test. Goddess of deals, come out. To start with, take the Spartans by the hand. But don't get too rough. Don't have it all your way. Don't wreck it like our stupid husbands did. Be gentle as a mother in her house. But if he pulls his hand away, take his dong. Lead the Athenians to center stage. Anything you can grab can be a leash. Laconian gentlemen, stand close to me and our guys here and hear my reasons out. I am a woman, but I have a mind that wasn't bad to start with. And I got a first-class education listening to father and the elders year on year. I now shall do what's right and give you hell. You see barbarian armies threatening, but you destroy the towns and lives of Greeks. That's quite a climax to my preface, huh?
What? Oh, this bald behemoth's killing me.
Laconians, I'm turning. Don't you remember how a suppliant from Sparta, Periclitus, roosted here, next to the altar, pale, his uniform bright red, and begged for truce? Cimon took 4,000 armored men and made your territory safe again. After this gift from the Athenians, you come and rip apart their land as thanks?
Right, Lysistrata, a bunch of criminals. I guess we are. Dang, it's such a gorgeous ass!
You think I'm going to spare my countrymen? Spartans once came to rescue you. You only had the sheepskins on your back. The Laconians, marching out with you one day, erased large numbers of Thessalian goons. A single ally made you free.
I've never seen a woman so first-rate. I've never gazed on such a spiffy quim.
With these good deeds already on the tab, why squabble like a bunch of stupid jerks? Be reconciled. There's nothing in the way.
Okay, if we can have this little loot, we're in! What's that, my friend? Pyros, I mean. For years we've tried to get a finger in. Poseidon, help me. That you will not do.
Let go.
But I've got uprisings to quell.
Just ask them for another piece instead.
Give me this thingy, this cute brushy bit, and this deep gulf behind, which I'll explore, and these nice legs of land, I want them too. But you can't have everything, thing!
Hey, make some compromise and part the legs.
I'm gonna strip right down and start to plow. I'm gonna spread manure on my field.
And you can do this when you're reconciled. If you're quite ready for settlement, then scatter and confer with your allies.
Why bother? We can stick it out no longer. They'll judge precisely as I do. They'll want to screw. And ours are just like yours. And our Charistians especially.
You're both correct. While you're still abstinent, we'll have the women on the Citadel open their boxes for you. You can feast and then exchange your pledges of good faith. Then each of you can go straight home and with his wife.
Finally, let's not stand around. Show me the fastest exit we can make.
Embroidered throws to beat the cold. Dresses and capes, none better.
A big pile of jewelry, solid gold. Send the kids to take the stuff away. For basket-bearing girls, etc. Help yourselves, I always say, to anything you may find.
I never check or seal the jars for money left behind. In fact, there's nothing left at all, unless I'm going blind.
Not enough bread, but slaves to feed and hordes of hungry kids. I've got plenty of baby finery for every citizen in need. And this dust, rather than grows into strapping loaves to eat.
Come in, bring duffel bags and sacks. My slave will stuff them full of any dry goods that you lack. Too bad my dog will fuck you up, he's waiting in the back.
That was the best party I ever seen. Them Spartans sure are fun. Who would have thought? And we're a damn sight smarter when we're drunk.
I tell you, being sober is bad for us. I'm gonna move that anyone we send anywhere to negotiate gets sloshed. The trouble being we're sober when we go to smarter, so we're spoilers from the start. What they do say, we're not prepared to hear, and everything they don't say, we assume. We've all got different versions in the end, but now we're fine. Someone saying, hello, Mom, when what we wanted was Clytagora. We slapped him on the back and told him, great.
Already we see Spartans walking through.
Hey, my best buddy! Can we hear the pipes? They're so good I've got to dance and sing. It's for our friends in Athens and for us.
Zeus blast us and those pipes can't use a blast. There's one of them will watch you Spartans dance.
Memory rouse for my young state, the muse who knows of both our nations. Hunters in the wilderness, come to us. O Holy Virgin, bless our treaty. May our friendship never be troubled. May our bond turn us from wily foxes into men. Come, oh come, mating with the old pack of hounds.
All but one thing's nicely put to bed. Reclaim your wives, Laconians, and we will take our own. Each woman by a man and each man by his woman celebrates. Give thanks in joyful dances for the gods, and vow to never go so wrong again. Bring on the dancers, invite the graces, call Artemis and her twin, guard the joyous cry to lead the dance. And call Dionysus, his eyes glittering, companion of the Maenads, and Zeus of the thunderbolt, and his blessed consort, and all the spirits as witnesses, forever mindful of gentle peace, whom dear Aphrodite gave us.
Shout to the gods! Leap up, rejoice! A victory dance, a holy song!
Added a new song to our new song.
Spartan muse, come once more. Help us hymn in fitting words. Start off lightly and jump up high. Sing for Sparta, with burning feet, worship the gods. The girls like goats leap by the river. Their footsteps pound, the dust rises. They frisk and shake their hair like falcons with their wands. And leader's daughter leads them. Lovely, holy patroness of the chorus. Tie your hair back. Let your footsteps fall with the speed of a deer's. and clap your hands. Our goddess of the closed house has